Small 2-game slate tonight, so I looked at some first half plays over here at Prizepicks. I got 4 of them for you. Let's go. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another NBA Prizepicks video. And with only 2 small games here, I looked at some first half plays, and I got 4 of them for you here. Both of these games could absolutely blow out, and that worries me a little bit here. As you know, in that first video, I did take 3 unders, so check that one out. I will link it at the end of this one. But I decided to look at some first half plays here because I think both these games, I think it could lose by 15, 20 points with the, no Levine, no Caruso with Chicago, and then just, going home to Golden State, and Denver's they just don't have it, man. So it should be a bloodbath, I think, in both of them. So looked at some first half unders. And again, if you like these videos, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep knocking these videos out as long as you would like. So with that, let's just dive right in and check out these unders. All right, like I said, I got first half plays up here. Didn't do the full slate. Wanted to go to NBA first half. If you do not have a Prizepicks account, head on over there and use that promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. And we're going to talk about first half plays in this video. And I said I got 4 of them here, and they are all overs. I did some unders for the full game, but I do like a couple of these. I think they're a little too low, honestly. So we're going to look at them and hopefully take advantage of a few of these situations. So like I said, we know there's no Alex Caruso. We know there's no Zach LaVine. These guys are going to have to step up. They really have to on the Bulls side. DeMar DeRozan, they're going to be all over him. So some of these other players are going to have to step up. So number one, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to take Vooch over 9.5 points. He's hit this in every game this series, and he's going to have to shoot a ton. If they really get down on DeMar, Vooch can knock down some shots and definitely get there. So I think the shot volume would be a little bit more higher in this game without, Zach LaVine out there. So he should be the number 2 option here. And no problem him shooting some threes in the post. He should be able to do some work here. So 9.5 feels a little low to me. This thing should probably be at 10.5 or 11, just with the usage that he has, and I don't think it's been adjusted correctly. So we're going to go Vooch over a 9.5 points first half as the number, as the first play here that we have. And actually 3 of these are the Bulls. The next one we're going to look at here is points, is I'm going to Bobby Crazy Eyes Portis, man. He's getting the starting lineup these last 2 games, put up 10 and 11 points. The man just chucks. I mean, when it comes down to it, all he does is shoot the rock. In both of these games that he has started, he has shot the ball 8 and 9 times in both those games, going 5 for 8 and 4 for 9, putting up 11 and 10 points. Played 13 minutes in that first game that he started here on April 22nd, and then played 18 minutes in this last game. Again, putting up 11 points, 5 rebounds in those 18 minutes, shooting 62% from the field. And I think we'll see something similar to this, and that's why I think it hurts Brook Lopez. We have Grayson Allen shooting a ton, Bobby Portis shooting a ton. And those guys are taking a lot of usage. Actually, if you go look at Giannis's numbers, I was looking at this, first half points, rebounds, and assists. Since Portis comes in, they're actually down. Like, if you look at the numbers, they're down. So I don't mind taking a shot if you want to take the under on this. But I'm not touching Giannis because he can blow up and put 30 up in a half, right? So I'm not touching it. But one thing I just wanted to kind of mention, if you are looking at taking some unders, the Giannis just kind of feels in the first half with how much usage that Bobby Portis and Grayson Allen have been shooting. Maybe his not full game, but first half unders might be something to look at here. But yeah, Bobby Portis over this first points first half just feels pretty good for someone that's shooting almost double-digit shot attempts in the first half. You got to like this over 7.5. So like this Bobby Portis over 7.5 points. Next one we're going to look at here. I went back and forth with this one, the points, rebounds, and assists and fantasy score. And that's Ayo Dosunmu here. ILLI, man. Ex-Fighting Illini is going to play a ton of damn minutes tonight. No Caruso, no Levine. He should play. we would assume that Io and Kobe White should be in the starting lineup, right? So it should be Io, Kobe White, Patrick Williams, Vooch, and DeMar DeRozan. That should be the starting lineup. And if that's the case, these guys are going to, Io and White are probably going to play 35 to 40 minutes. They're just going to have to play a ton of elimination games. So I was looking between here, the points, rebounds, and assists, 9.5. I think I'll go fantasy score, though. I feel a little bit more comfortable with that than I do, points, rebounds, and assists. He could get himself a steal here and there, and they just add up so much over here. So I'm going to take the over 10 fantasy points here. It can be a little risky again going up here against Milwaukee, but I just think with the minutes he's going to have to play this first half, maybe he can get himself a few assists, a few buckets, maybe get himself a steal and a rebound and get there. But if you want to take the over points, rebounds, and assists, I wouldn't touch the points personally. Yes, he's going to shoot a little bit, but he's going to be the last option, right? Kobe White is a chucker. Vooch is a chucker. DeMar DeRozan's a chucker. Patrick Williams, if he's aggressive here, he'll be number 4. And then Ayu, when it comes to scoring wise, will be the last. He'll shoot some threes here and there, but he's going to be more the facilitator in this unit. So I kind of like the fantasy score here. We're going to take the over 10 fantasy score for Ayu. And then the last one here that I'm going to talk about is again another bull. It's Patrick Williams, and this is one I kept going back and forth as well because he should see mid-30s minutes here, and he should be more aggressive, right? And if I feel like they're going to get on DeRozan a little bit more here and try to shut him down, make these other guys beat him, Patrick Williams can be aggressive. If we kind of look what he's done, in these 4 games in the series, first half, he's played 14, 14, 17, 15 minutes, put up 7.4, 19, 9.9, and 10.6. But with no Zach LaVine, he should be shooting a little bit more. He's got a steal in 3 of those 4 games, so that will get you 25% of the way there if he just gets one of those. Maybe he can get a block in 2 of the 4 games as well. So if he hits a block and a steal, he's already sitting at 6. Hits a couple shots, he should be able to get there. And he's going to have to play aggressive. And hopefully the coach will get on him a little bit and be like, if they have any shot at all, which I don't think they do, he's going to have to be aggressive on the offensive side. That last game in game 4, he did shoot 7 times, 3 for 7, 7 points, 3 rebounds. So if you want to take the points, rebounds, and assists, you could go that way as well. I just feel a little bit more comfortable with this, where I think you can get a block or a steal here, and it adds up. But if you want to take a shot on a points, rebounds, and assist here, or fantasy score, I'm kind of comfortable with either one of them. Like I said, he would have missed on the fantasy score in game 4, and he would have hit on the points, rebounds, and assist in game 4 here when he got 10. So depends on what you want to go here. I think he's going to have to shoot a ton. I'm still kind of torn on which way I'm going to go because he's, again, hit the points, rebounds, assists in 2 of the 4, and only fantasy points in 1 of the 4, but just missing it. And I think a lot of it just has to do shot volume. First game he shot one time. The next 2 games he shot 4 times, and then that last game he shot 7. So these Bulls got to step up in usage, and someone's got to shoot. So I think we'll take Patrick Williams over points, rebounds, and assists the more I talk myself into this. Hopefully he can hit a few shots, get a few rebounds here. And that's what we're looking at. So I think number 1 for me would be Bobby Portis over 7.5 points. That's just too low. Vooch over 9.5 points first half. Again, these are all first half plays as number 2. And then I would go Ayo Dosunmu over 10 fantasy score as number 3. And then number 4, Patrick Williams over 8.5 points, rebounds, and assists as the 4th one. So here's 4 first half plays for you. Again, these might be kind of bloodbath games. So if you're looking for full game plays, just be a little wary of that. And then, maybe you want to look at, like I talked about with Giannis, even fantasy score 30. He's only went over this once at 35, and his fantasy score has been pretty low with those other guys doing a lot of work that are in there. So maybe it's something you want to lean on the under as well, or dig into it a little bit more. But yeah, those are the 4 plays we got in the first half. Again, I'll link the video I did this morning here. And again, good luck today. Hit that like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.